Hello everyone, hope your day's going well and I hope you're ready to use your camera. Today we're going to be doing cinematic light. Now right off the bat, I just want to say I am new to this whole do-it-yourself in the comfort of your home type thing, so hopefully this video is a weird cinematic journey. But that doesn't matter because I have a good feeling we're going to knock it out of the park, right? Either way, I'm not going to waste any more time on this intro. Go ahead and subscribe if you aren't already, and we're going to go ahead and get into it. Okay, so for our first setup, we have a straight-on shot with sources of sunlight coming from a back door and as well as a front door off screen. We're going to be using the front door as a key light and the back door as a fill/kicker. This shot in particular has no added light. This is all natural. In my opinion, it doesn't look too bad, but I think this kitchen area behind the subject is a bit too dark. So we can use the front door as a source to emulate that. And that will look something like this. Very subtle, but it definitely adds a bit more depth and character to the shot. And I did this simply by setting up a light parallel to the refrigerator back here in the background and just facing it into the kitchen from out of frame. So I'd say the shoulders look good, but I think behind the head we can add something to separate just the subject a little more. So what I did was I added a light coming in from the back door, which created a nice window pattern on the cabinet up there, and it, without a doubt, separates the subject from the background. So now all there's left to do is really just add some fill to the whole area. So luckily I was sitting right next to a Christmas tree, so I just used that. And finally we end up with something along the lines of this. So definitely a more flavorful shot from the beginning. There's depth, it's lively, but most importantly it makes you focus on the subject and the subject only, really nothing else in the stop. Okay, so now I'd like to show you what equipment I used for the shot. It was a pretty simple setup. I just had 3 LED panels, a photography light, and tripods, of course. And then I used a traumatic childhood event that forced me to see the world for what it really is. Stop. So that was just one example of a cinematic setup. Not too much lighting, as I expected. I thought I was going to be using more, but you know, that just goes to say that it's not that hard to set something up by yourself with very few equipment, you know. But I did want to experiment with a bunch of different lighting techniques that I enjoy seeing in films, so I want to see if I can pull them off, and in the process also show you guys how to set them up. So yeah, let's just go ahead and try that. Oh, and I am going to be using this little mannequin head thing that I have for a subject because I don't want to just film my face the whole time, you know. That's just, but yeah, don't be alarmed if you see something that looks like a person but it's not moving like a person. It's just a mannequin face. So without further ado, okay, so I lied. I'm going to use my face because I think it shows upstage lighting pretty well. Upstage lighting is when you light behind an action rather than in front, but in this case, as seen on the mannequin, we're lighting one side of the face and the unlit side is being shown to the camera. It definitely creates 2 areas of focus to kind of look at. And wait, put a helmet on. And then, so yeah, like you can focus on 2 different things because it makes it dramatic. Stop. Okay, so here we have just a close-up of somebody's eyes. It's my face again, sorry. And here's the mannequin. So using a similar lighting setup from the upstage shot, you can go in closer to a close-up. And I did add a little bit of fill to the other side of the face so it's not completely darkened like upstage lighting. But what this type of shot does is also creates 2 areas of focus, but it kind of allows you to see something that somebody may be hiding within their eyes. Stop. So this last shot, I had an area in my backyard that was tree logs that I smashed to pieces with an axe because I got pissed off one day. But what I wanted to do was emulate like a flashlight turning on and discovering a head of somebody that you know and covering it for protection, because that's really what should have happened. Stop. So that's just a few examples of lighting techniques that you can try in the comfort of your home. I had a good time setting them up, and I hope that you guys can share that as well. There is one more shot that I want to try to get. It's an outdoor shot, so it's very low light. I tried getting it by myself, but unfortunately my camera fell down while filming, and then I had to kind of fix it up, so I wasn't able to get any more shots. Silly me. Fortunately, I have a friend that's willing to help. So he's going to go ahead and come over, and we're going to try to get this shot down in 3, 2...
Mad?
Yeah, you're angry. You should just be angry, okay? Say anything, but be very angry.
I don't understand what you're asking for. You have to give me a little bit more direction, director.
You're mad. You're pissed off at a lot of things. You're mad. I have one more setup to show. I thought if I added music, I could make the tone a little more clear. But you can be the judge of that. It's a simple technique to make a silhouette. Putting a light source directly behind the subject completely hides what's in front, leaving nothing to see but a shadow. To be honest, this shot could be better. I'd put some more work into it, but I'm very easily distracted. Maybe I just have to accept that. Or maybe it caught me at a bad time. If that's the case, then I'll just see you around.